WhatsApp exposes massive scam. 200 crore rupees tax evasion busted. Hello friends, imagine this. Just a simple message sent to a friend ends up catching the eye of tax authorities. Or the location you casually searched on Google Maps. How did that land in front of government officials? And think about this. An ordinary-looking Instagram post turns into key evidence of black money worth 200 crore rupees. Sounds unbelievable, right? But that's exactly what has happened in India. Based on just a WhatsApp message, a few Google Maps locations, and some Instagram posts, the government has uncovered a massive tax evasion case, one that has shocked not only tax dodgers but forced the entire nation to think, is our digital world now completely under government surveillance? Today, we'll dive deep into this topic. But before that, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe so that you are the first to get updates on all our latest videos. So let's begin today's discussion without any delay. What Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman narrated in the Lok Sabha sounded nothing short of a spy thriller. She revealed how the government, using WhatsApp chats and information from social media, uncovered unaccounted assets worth 200 crore rupees. This money was hidden through crypto assets, and those involved never imagined that a simple message would end up exposing their secret. When the Income Tax Bill 2025 was introduced, the nation's attention turned to the Finance Minister. She not only defended the bill but also explained how, with the help of modern technology and digital tools, the government can now crack cases that once seemed impossible to trace. This wasn't an ordinary investigation. Google Maps history, Instagram photos, and WhatsApp chats were all used as part of the evidence. You might think Google Maps is just for finding routes, cafes, or shops. But in this case, tax officials analyzed map history to track locations repeatedly visited by suspects, especially those places where cash was hidden. This means that now, it's not just CCTV footage or bank statements. Your digital activity can also testify against you. Similarly, Instagram also came under the scanner of investigation agencies. The very platform where people flaunt their expensive clothes, cars, and properties became a source of evidence against them. Several Instagram posts revealed glimpses of benami, undeclared, assets. From these pictures, tax officials were able to identify the actual owners of properties that had no official record. But the story doesn't end there. The real shock came when WhatsApp chats were brought into the investigation. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman disclosed that one specific chat led authorities to uncover a tax evasion of 200 crore rupees through crypto assets. In other words, the conversations we assume are private on our phones can become crucial leads for the government. In the Lok Sabha, Nirmala Sitharaman clarified that the new income tax bill will grant tax officials access to multiple digital platforms. This includes emails, WhatsApp, Telegram, social media, and even software used to hide financial transactions. She explained that, in court, digital data is now essential for proving tax evasion and calculating the actual amount involved. The biggest highlight of this bill is that tax officers will no longer be limited to just paper records. They will now have the authority to search for digital clues that were previously beyond their jurisdiction. However, these powers will not apply to everyone. They will only be exercised in cases where there is suspicion of tax evasion or undisclosed assets. So, if you are following tax rules properly, there's nothing to worry about. But if you've hidden black money using any digital trick, escaping will now be extremely difficult. The new Income Tax Bill 2025 was introduced in the Lok Sabha on 13th February. Its purpose is to replace the old Income Tax Act of 1961. The government says that the new law will not only be simpler but also technology-friendly, making investigations easier for officials and helping taxpayers understand the rules more clearly. However, some people see this as a dangerous step. Critics argue that it could put the digital privacy of ordinary citizens at risk. Can the government now access our messages, Instagram posts, and Google Maps history? Isn't this a violation of the right to privacy? But the government maintains that this move is only meant for cases where there is concrete evidence, and its sole purpose is to curb tax evasion. In her speech, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman stated that if the government wants to stop tax evasion, it must have the power to gather evidence hidden in the digital world. She also pointed out that tax evaders today operate digitally. They transact in cryptocurrency, plan schemes through online chats, and flaunt their wealth on social media, yet there's no trace of it in official records. In such a scenario, digital evidence becomes the most powerful weapon. Sitharaman further said that this bill is a step toward updating tax enforcement with new technologies. It will not only help regulate crypto assets but also aims to ensure that in the future, no loophole for tax evasion is left open. The biggest takeaway from this entire episode is that the digital world is no longer a private space. Every digital platform, every message, every post, and every location is now a reflection of your behavior. And if you've done something unlawful in that space, it can become digital evidence against you. Now the question is, should common people be afraid? The answer is no. If you are paying your taxes honestly, this bill acts as a shield for you. But if you believe that crypto, Instagram, or WhatsApp can hide your crimes, those days are over. This new bill targets those who exploit legal loopholes to siphon off crores and think they can remain untraceable in the digital space. But this time, the government has shown that it's no longer confined to paper trails. It now has access to the same technology tax evaders use. Imagine this: an Instagram post showing off someone's car, bungalow, or crypto collection can now become a lead for tax authorities. A Google Maps history revealing frequent visits to a warehouse could now testify to undisclosed assets. And a WhatsApp chat with a trusted friend might become evidence against you in court. The Income Tax Bill 2025 is set to redefine India's tax system. Its aim is not just to simplify tax procedures, but to align them with the realities of the digital age. The language of the bill has been made more user-friendly so that ordinary citizens can understand it easily. At the same time, safeguards have been built in to prevent misuse of power. The government says this law will maintain tax neutrality while reducing legal complexity and making compliance easier. This means relief for taxpayers and stronger tools for the government to curb tax evasion. However, it is equally important to ensure this power is not abused. The government must guarantee that these digital rights are used only in genuine cases of suspicion and that the privacy of law-abiding citizens remains protected. In the end, the biggest lesson from this entire story is that transparency is your strongest shield in the digital age. If you are doing things right, there's nothing to fear. But if you've tried to hide something, then WhatsApp, Instagram, and Google Maps, they can all turn into witnesses. Gone are the days when black money was hidden under the bed or in lockers. Today, people try to conceal wealth using digital means, but using the same technology, the government has shown it can trace everything. So the next time you buy something expensive, post something flashy, or chat with a friend, pause for a moment and think, what if it becomes evidence someday?
If our video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls, and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.